24 hours. After 2 months of anticipation, that's all Tiger fans have left to wait for #1 Kentucky and LSU in the PMAC.
But before we get to tomorrow's Battle of the Cats, we've got a full weekend to recap.
It's the Sports Desk, and it starts right now.
For Kentucky, still undefeated now, 23-0.
Welcome to the Sports Desk, everybody. I'm Reggie Chatman, filling in for Derek Kopp. That's Johnny Lombardi. We've got a lot of fun for us tonight, right, Johnny?
We sure do, Reggie. LSU and Kentucky, finally, the week is here, getting set to go. We start with the event that had Baton Rouge buzzing since the LSU men's basketball schedule was released in early August. Tigers showdown with #1 Kentucky tomorrow night takes place right down the hill in the arena that will be filled to the brim for the first time since LSU lost to Xavier on January 24th, 2009. That night, the Tigers hosted an overflow crowd of nearly 14,000 and expect much of the same tomorrow night as tickets sold out on Saturday, just moments before LSU tipped off against Alabama. The Tigers were looking to bounce back in the PMAC after losing 2 straight, and reporter Patrick Gunther was there to witness the action.
In front of prized recruit Ben Simmons, Johnny Jones and the LSU Tigers saw a much-needed win at home after back-to-back conference losses against Auburn and Mississippi State. Led by the athletic front court of Jordan Mickey and Jarrell Martin, the Tigers duked it out against their arch-rival Alabama's Crimson Tide in the PMAC Saturday evening.
I thought the big difference in the game, we shot less three-pointers, only 10 for the night. We got to the line 38 times, and I thought we were much better and aggressive trying to get the ball to the rim. And I thought there was one of the big differences in this game tonight.
While Mickey went for 24 points and 12 rebounds in the 71-60 victory, one couldn't help but wonder how the Tigers' front court length will affect their biggest game this season.
LSU faces Kentucky next Tuesday in the PMAC in a game that's sure to be a battle of 2 SEC rivals.
The team loaded with NBA talent is 23-0 on the season after a hard-fought 7-point victory on the road against the Gators of Florida on Saturday night.
We got to come out strong. hit them from the start. It's going to be a long 40 minutes. We're #1 in the country, and that's what we're here to play them. So we're going to try to do our best and win the game.
Despite Kentucky's flawless record, the Tiger faithful will pack the PMAC in LSU's first sold-out game in over 6 years, hoping that Ice Dome magic from last year's victory will carry over for the 16-7 Bayou Bengals. For Tiger TV Sports, I'm Pat Gunther.
A much-needed win for the Tigers, if nothing, just for their confidence. In those 2 consecutive losses, 15 turnovers, 17 and 23% from three-point range. Saturday was a different story, 12 turnovers and 40% from behind the arc. LSU and Kentucky, 6 o'clock tip-off Tuesday night. Game will be broadcast on ESPN with Dick Vitale in the house.
The Lady Tigers grabbed their 4th straight win on Sunday, and it also came against the Crimson Tide. Led by sophomore Regine Moncrief's 3rd career double-double of 11 points and 13 rebounds, LSU took care of Alabama 51-39 on its home floor. Winners of 6 of their last 8, the Lady Tigers remain tied for 3rd place with Mississippi State in the SEC standings. LSU's next game is also against the #1 team in the nation as the Lady Tigers travel to Columbia, South Carolina on Thursday to take on the Gamecocks. They look to avenge an early season home loss to South Carolina. The Gamecocks in a huge game tonight against #2 ranked UConn on ESPN. That game starting at 7 o'clock, #1 versus #2.
Now, it's about time that we got out of the PMAC, don't you think, Johnny?
Absolutely.
You know, get outside, enjoy this great Louisiana weather lately. Well, we got the chance this weekend with LSU Softball finally returning to Tiger Park. And the Lady Tigers wasted no time getting things rolling as they well rolled over their competition. 5 games, 5 wins in just 3 days. 19th ranked LSU hosted Memphis, Eastern Illinois, Tennessee State, NC State, and retired all 4 teams in impressive fashion. Giving up just 5 runs in 33 innings this weekend, Lady Tigers had Coach Beth Torina can't be too critical of her bullpen.
Here, hit my spots for my first outing, just to be able to play on the field like I wanted to.
Yeah, I thought she did a phenomenal job. She's so talented. About the 2nd inning, you know, she hit that home run, and all I could think is, wow, we have ourselves a great player. And no matter what would have happened in that game, I just could see the future of her and what she's going to become. And
LSU hosts another slate of 4 teams next weekend in the Tiger Invitational, including 22nd ranked Notre Dame.
Well, I'm going to take you back into the PMAC one more time, Reggie, because LSU Gymnastics just continues to get turned and stay turned in that building week in and week out. Nearly 8,000 fans, one of them head football coach Les Miles, were on hand to witness the Tigers earn a 198 score for just the 3rd time in program history and beat #9 Georgia in the process.
The 3rd-ranked LSU Gymnastics team accomplished something Friday night
for only the third time in program history.
The fact of the matter is, we did big gymnastics. We stuck our landings. We had a great crowd, and we got momentum.
In another top 10 matchup, the Tigers used a dominant finish on beam and floor to defeat 9th-ranked Georgia 198.075 to 196.850. It was the third time that LSU has scored 198+ in the history of the program. Tigers were led once again by Reagan Corvell, who earned the all-around title with 3 995s and a 9975 for a total score of 39.825.
Jay was talking to us in the locker room before, and all I could think about, I got chills when he said it. He was like, what you've got going on is magic, and I think that really set the tone for all of us this meet. I think we all felt that.
In front of LSU head football coach Les Miles and a raucous 7,000+ in the PMAC, Corvell tied the second best all-around score in school history, and the team also tallied the program's second best overall score of all time.
Everybody used to come here and have their best meet. This is a hard place to compete because our fans are in your face.
The LSU Gymnastics team looks to continue the magic next Friday on the road as they travel to the Plains to take on 11th-ranked Auburn on the SEC Network.
This team is special, and it's not just about the athletics. It's about the family, it's about LSU, and it's about the pride and the tradition of LSU Tigers will not be entrusted to the weak or the timid. They say it every day, and they believe that.
Johnny Lombardi, Tiger TV Sports.
Is the PMAC giving Tiger Stadium a run for its money, Johnny? Gymnastics meets always loud, so you know that basketball has coming up, so you got to get ready for that too.
You know, PMAC's always been called, the Deaf Dome, and it's been deaf, for both basketball and gymnastics, so hey, it's loud in there, man.
Well, nevertheless, you know it's going to be rowdy Tuesday night when the Wildcats come to town.
Absolutely, and after the break, Reggie and Amanda Lusskin show us how the LSU community feels about tomorrow night's game. Make sure to stick around.
Marcus Thornton, a three-point shooter. Watch him. Okay. 12 of 25 in the last.
Welcome back, everyone. Once again, I'm Reggie Chatman.
And I'm Amanda Lusskin, and this is Coast to Coast. Now, this week may be the most exciting week of LSU basketball. Reggie, do you agree?
Yes, Amanda, because tomorrow the Tigers will be taking on #1 Kentucky Wildcats in a sold-out PMAC.
The atmosphere may even bring us back to Saturday night in Death Valley, which I think all LSU students miss.
Amanda and I took to the streets just to hear how excited students are and to get some predictions as well.
I'm very excited. It's going to be hopefully a good game, and a lot of NBA potential players will be playing, so it'll be fun to watch.
I'm excited to see what LSU can do, especially since last year they never let Kentucky lead the game, so hopefully we can do a repeat this year.
I'm very excited for the game tomorrow, and I do plan on going. Hopefully I won't get there too late. Hopefully I get a good seat so I can enjoy the experience.
I really don't have a score prediction.
LSU 78, Kentucky 77, double overtime.
I really do predict that LSU will come with the win. That's my prediction.
Now, Reggie, the students seem pretty optimistic, but what do you think of LSU's chances?
Well, I think it's good that we finally cut off that 2-game losing streak, but I think that with that win against Alabama on Friday, we should be able to pull it out against Kentucky.
Yeah, and I'm not the biggest basketball fan, but I'm definitely looking forward to the game tomorrow. And that's all the time we have for this week, but I hope you aren't too tired of Reggie because he will be back with the one and only Johnny Lombardi after this.
Stolen back by Andrew Harrison. Oh! Cauley Stein!
Oof. Welcome back, friends. That clip you just saw was Kentucky forward Willie Cauley-Stein slamming it home in the still undefeated Wildcats' latest win over Florida. Wow.
Unbelievable. Now, that would have made our top 5 plays, Johnny, but instead, we want to show you what the team released this weekend. LSU coach Johnny Jones writing an excuse for all Tigers fans that you want to get out early to the game tomorrow. Doors open at 4:30, and that looks like Coach Jones' real signature, Johnny.
Man, they're trying to do everything they can to pack this arena. Coach Johnny Jones throwing out the excuses. So, hey, boss, I'm a little sick. I'm actually going to be at the LSU basketball game. But Tiger TV, we will be working, so no excuses for y'all. But unfortunately, we are all out of time for today. Thanks for watching the Sports Desk.
And for all your LSU sports updates, follow us on Twitter and Instagram at TTV_sports.
And don't forget that underscore, and don't forget to join us every week live on Campus Channel 75 at 5:30. Reggie, really pumped for that game. Quick score prediction.
I got 80-75 LSU.
All right. For Reggie Chatman, I'm Johnny Lombardi. Have a great night and enjoy the game.